Hello, hello. Happy Sunday to you all. Shauna Marie Fisher here for my regular Sunday night live with you all to connect with you and your fur babies. So I'm gonna, and your winged babies, whatever kind of babies you have. I'm gonna give you guys a minute to get on because I know sometimes it might take a minute. And I wanted to pull something up here. So let me pull this up to so I would like to share stuff with you guys. So see, I'm just going to give everybody a minute here to come on and make sure I have the information that I want to share with you guys up. So that's perfect. So hey, Emmy, good to see you. Hey, Erica, good to see you too. So let's see here. Sorry, let me pull up my sock here. So I see Erica and Emmy. Good to see you guys. I hope you're doing well. So, and then I know, let's see here. Let's see if I can find it. So I know that most of you probably saw this, but I'm so excited. I'm gonna do a monthly thing now on the fourth Thursday. Hey Lisa, good to see you. Happy new moon day to you too. Um, on the fourth Thursday of every month, I'm going to do something called Your Pet Connection on Zoom. It's going to be, hey Karen, good to see you. It's going to be limited to 15 people, and it's going to be at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and it's going to be $22, and it's going to be where your pets that are here, and then ones in spirit, everybody is going to get a message during that time. I just was, I love connecting with you here on Sundays, and of course, I'm going to keep doing my Sunday night lives because I love doing that. But I wanted to just offer you guys something different here, and I don't know why it's like sharing the link weird. So let's see here. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's just. Let's see here. I don't know why it's sharing it that way. I'm going to see if I could share it again because I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand how to do like social media. Sometimes I'm like, how does that work? So let's see. Yeah, and I just wanted to do like just to, maybe somebody that doesn't want like a full reading, that just wants a little bit of connection. I figured it'd be cool to do like a big like a group of, oh, there we go. Now it's sharing, right? So I don't know how I shared that. I don't know, it shared weird in here. So I'm going to I know. Oh, you see it, Facebook. I know Facebook is so confusing sometimes, right? I'm like, wait a minute, did I share that right? Facebook and StreamYard. I use StreamYard, so sometimes it, I don't know, maybe it doesn't translate when I share it. So, so let's see here. So there's that. And hey, Jessica, good to see you. And let's see here. And oh, cool, Karen. I'm glad you think it sounds awesome. I'm excited to offer it because I was like, oh, what else can I offer? Different. I like to offer different things to people, so I figured it'd be cool to do that. So let's see here. And oh wait, here, hold on. I see some comments here, and I'm excited to meet Phoenix too, Emmy. I'm excited to meet Phoenix too. He looks like a character. He looks like he's got some pizzazz. I love that. So let's see here, and then Erica. Oh, Erica, sending you and Buddy so much love. Erica says my cat Buddy hasn't been feeling well. He will see the vet tomorrow. Anything helpful I can get for information. So hey Tosh, good to see you. So what it's interesting. What Buddy is showing me is like check my neck, all around my neck, my shoulders, check my lymph nodes, and then check my like belly, all my underbelly, check my neck, my lymph nodes, and then check my underbelly, check my underbelly, check my underbelly, check my underbelly, and check like the consistency of my fur and my coat. Check the consistency of my fur and my coat as well is what I get. So maybe you could just, pass that on to the vet, be like, hey, will you look at this and look at that, so they could so they could tune into all of that for you. So that's what I get with that. Let's see here. Jessica says, where would Cookie like to live? So what I get with that of where Cookie would like to live, Cookie says where I'm going to get the most attention, the most affection, and then the most goodies and treats, and where I'm going to be able to have like all the exercise that I want, where I'm going to be able to have like all the freedom and all the exercise and all the exercise and all the exercise I can get. So that's what Cookie says. So yes. Oh, you're still caring for Cookie. So Cookie says like all the stuff that you're doing for me, like I want to find somebody that's going to do that stuff. So Cookie says, take me out to like more places where people can see me, like have it where more people can see me, be it like, flyers or me, whatever that is. So more people can see me and see me and see me, and just keep holding that vision that the right person will find their way to me, and that the right person will find their way to me is what I get with that. So, oh, bless your heart, Jessica. And then let's see here. Oh, and you said she was allergic to poultry. Yeah, that's a common one. A lot of pets are allergic to poultry, and what it is with the poultry, it's a hot meat. So it can cause like a lot of like inflammation in the body since it's a hot meat. So yeah, so glad you got that figured out there. Let's see here. And you're so welcome, Erica. And he says you're his sweetheart too, and many blessings to you as well. And then, oh, cool. He says she's doing much better. That's so great to hear. Yay, yay, yay. Because those food allergies can be really tricky, right? And no fun, that's for sure. And you're so welcome, Jessica. And hey, Alyssa, good to see you. Let's see here. And hey, Lisa, good to see you. Let's see here. And Emmy says Phoenix had pizzazz when I met him, but since we're at home, he hides in his hut all the time. He seems scared. Am letting him have his space, is that the right thing to do? He says, yeah, he says let him have his space, but then he also says to like get him some fun stuff he can like roll around and play with, roll around and play stuff I can roll around and play with. So he says to kind of help to get me out, and it helps to remind me and show me like this is my place, and give me stuff to climb on and stuff to do, like stuff to like peek in and out of. So maybe like a little like cardboard or little like thing that you can create that's like a little like box thing where he can peek in and out, and that he can like climb on and climb on and climb on. So places he can climb. He says that would be really fun. So there's that. And then I see Tasha's question. I was like, wait a minute, sometimes I'm drawn to another question first, but I definitely promise to get back to everybody here. And see, Tosh says, how does Harper feel about my parents being away for the month? Oh my goodness. So Harper says, like Harper is like having me let out that big sigh. She's like, why? She's like, why? I want to spend as much time with them before they go, and maybe they could bring me back something, and we could go around by and still do some of the things that we do with them, because I'm going to miss that. So we can still do some of the things that we do with them, because I'm going to miss that is what Harper says, Tosh. And I hope you guys are doing well. Let's see here. Oops, I got to turn off my notifications on my phone here. I forgot to do that, and I don't know. I don't know what happened with that. That's weird. So have this other thing that's popping up. It's like, oh my goodness, technology and phones. Sometimes it's like, goodness gracious. So let's see here. And you're so welcome, Jessica. Let's see here. And you're so welcome, Tosh and Emmy. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right, so Alyssa says, let's see here. Alyssa says, why is Lila get snotty when petting her? She says that before she's so funny. She says that before you pet her, to kind of like make sure that the permission is granted. So could just kind of like put your hand toward her, like you're gonna pet her, and if she kind of moves more toward you, then that means like she's like, okay, it's okay. But then if she kind of goes back, she's like, no, 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 no. But if she kind of leans into you more, she says that she'll be less snotty. She says if you do that, um she'll be less snotty. So there's that. And then let's see here. Oh, and I'm so glad to hear she smells better, Jessica. That's awesome. So, oh, like snot drips. Okay, like snot drips. Okay. So she does say that the other thing though too, she says she likes it when you kind of like, wait, hey, I'm gonna come in and pet you. She says she wants you to remember that she likes that. For you to like do that. She says she likes you when you do that, and then she'll be like that. She says that, and then it's funny because she's having me go like this with my nose, and I know that's like weird to do that here on my live. Be like I'm doing this with my nose. Um, she says it's like, and this is gonna sound like really weird, but she says it's like her let's see here, like I asked her first the same as I did with Melvin. She's like, yes, yes, yes. She's like, thank you, thank you. She's like, that helps. And she's like, the more like focused you are with that, then the less she has those snot drips. And she says, like sometimes too, it's like extra like excitement. It's like and I know that's like really weird, but hey, that's okay. This is, like real stuff. And she says that she gets like extra like excited. She's like, so it's extra like excitement. She's like, it's extra excitement, extra excitement, extra excitement. So, oh my goodness, she cracks me up. And hey, Jared, good to see you. And then let's see here. I'm gonna go to Diane and then Lisa and then all right. And Alyssa says, ah, that's sweet. So let's see here. And funny, right? Yes, I agree. Funny. So let's see here. And then Diane says, what does Fiona think of our new house? And hey, Jared, she says that she's like, yeah, it's so. She's like, I miss the sunny spot. Like I want my sunny spot back. I miss my like sunny spot where like I see my reflection in the floor that we used to have because I like the other floor better. But she's like, this is okay. She's like, it's okay. She's like, it'll do, it'll do, it'll do, it'll do, it'll do, is what she says. She's like, it'll do. So there's that. And then let's see here. And then let's see here. Oh, Lisa, this is a great question. Lisa says, why does Chloe like why doesn't Chloe like John, my daughter's boyfriend? She says she doesn't like the way that he's just like, she says, I don't think he's very relaxed. She's just like showing him like standing there. She's like, just like sit and chill. She's like, if he would just like chill out more, I would like him better. She's like, if he would just like chill, I would like him way better if he would just like chill out. She's like, chill out. So she says that's why she gets annoyed by him. She's like, oh my gosh, just chill out. She's like, chill out, is what she says. And you're so welcome, Diane. And let's see here. And you're so welcome, Alyssa. Alyssa says, I noticed she likes when I let her smell me first, then she bumps my hand. She's like, yep. She's like, yep, that's what it's about. She wanted to have that come out first, which is so funny. Right? It's so funny that she wanted to have that come out first. And then let's see here. Emmy says, I think Phoenix's water bottle isn't working right. Is he getting enough water? He says he wants like a bigger one. He's like a bigger one. And he's showing me try like a different like thing that he can like suck his water out of. He says like, is there like a different texture that he can suck it out of? So he says look at the like different texture and bigger, and he showed me like kind of like a clear plastic with like purple, and that like the different like suction thing where he like gets the water out is different. He says that that would be easier. He says that that would be way easier to do that is what he says. So there is that. And let's see here. Wait a second. Okay, I was like, wait, the questions come so fast. I was like, I don't want to skip anybody. So let's see here. And then Alyssa says, snotty and snot. She had things to say. Love my Lila Sweet Pea. She's funny. She is funny. I agree. And she loves you so much. She's like, I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for you. And hey, Michelle, good to see you. And hey, Wendy, good to see you. I was just wondering about how you're doing today. So let's see here. And you're so welcome, Diane. And let's see here. Wait. And hey, Jolene, good to see you. And then let's see here. And Jessica, would Cookie feel comfortable moving to New Jersey? She says yes. She's like, have me go like this. She's like, I'm adaptable. I'm adaptable. So she's like, wherever the wind blows, I'm good. She's like, wherever the wind blows, I'm good. She says, I'm good. 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 Is there's that. So hey, Susie, good to see you, Susie. Let's see here. And let's see here. And Karen. Okay, Karen says, I would love to hear if Alice has any messages to share about school. She's in reactive dog class right now. Oh my goodness. So Alice is like, I need buffer help. She's like, I need buffer help. She's like, oh, she's like, I don't like this. She's like, I don't like this. She's like, I don't like this. So she's like, remind me why we're doing this again. She's like, remind me why we're doing this again. She says, remind me, remind me. And she's like, oh, she's like, why? And she says a thing that will help is if you bring something of her sister. So she says, if you bring something of Lucy's, like she showed me like Lucy's collar, like something of Lucy's that you put in your purse or that you have like with you, that energy's carried. She says that will help her because she says she was always my buffer. So like remind me that she's still my buffer and that this is going to help like you and me for me to go to this reactive dog class and that maybe I could get some like goodies before or afterwards. And she showed me like kind of like a soft serve cone. She's like I want a goodie, 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 I want a goodie. So there's that. So yes, so there you go. Yeah, oh Alice, oh my goodness. And Karen says, how sweet. This trainer knew Lucy too. So yeah, so I definitely feel like that there's that correlation that will definitely help. And it's cool that you take that you're working with that same trainer. Let's see here. And then Karen says, oh, okay, I take really good treats to class, but she's too nervous to take them. So she's like, have me give some before, like give some before. And then after she's like, okay, she's like, I can have my treats now. She's like, that will help to give some before and then after instead of like during, she says. So she says that will help. Let's see here. And then Emmy says, thank you. There's actually a clear plastic water bottle with purple I can buy for him. I broke the old bottle and the new one is crummy. And he says the new one is like, he's like, bleh. He's like, nope. He's like, that would help getting me a new water bottle. He's like, give me some new things and show me what you got, lady. He's like, show me what you got. Show me what you got. So there's that. And let's see here. And then Karen says, got it. Thank you so much. You're so welcome, Karen. You're so welcome. And let's see here. And then, all right. So see, and I hope you're well too, Jolene. Good to see you. I hope you're well. And sending love to Rooster. So Rooster, when I tune into him, he's showing me like my middle back. He's like, oh, like my middle back is stiff. My middle back is stiff. My middle back is stiff. He's like, my middle back is stiff. And he's like, okay. He's like, dum, dum, dum. He's showing me like running in his yard and going out in his yard. He's like, okay. He's like, I want some other, like interactions. He's like, I want some, he's like, Rooster says, I want some another interactions. I want some more, like interactions. I want some more interactions because he says like he says like he's getting kind of lonely. He's like, I'm kind of lonely. I'm kind of lonely. So like might be nice to have another friend again. He's like, that might help me. And he says, do some work with like my middle to lower back, my middle to lower back. I could use some work on my middle to lower back. He says that that would really help me and like my back into. And then he's showing me, this is probably the only dog that would ever show this, but he's like, give me like some green beans. I want some more like long green things and green beans. He's like, give me more like veggies. He's like, veggies. He's showing me like celery, carrots, all this stuff. He's like, yum, 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 veggies, like all the good veggies. And then the round veggies too. He's like, give me that stuff. He's like, nom, 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 nom. Oh my goodness. Rooster, love it. He's such a sweet, handsome boy. So let's see here. And I want to make sure I'm not, let's see here. And then let's see here. And I agree, Emmy. I agree. So let's see here. Let's see here. Jolene says, laugh out loud. Of course he did. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, he makes me want some veggies too. And he's like, see, you don't even need anything with it. He's like, nom, 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 nom. That's good. Like, give me my bowl of that. And he showed me cauliflower too. He's like, I want some cauliflower too. Like, he's like, that's better than broccoli. Give me some cauliflower. Oh my goodness. I love him because he like the crunch. Yum. And he's like, the taste. He's like, it's so good. So there's that. And then, all right. So I'm going to go to Susie here in a second. So Wendy says, I'm good, thank you. I'm slowly cleaning and putting things away from Gizmo. Miss him, but I know he's in a better place. Yeah, I know it's so hard, Wendy, right? It's so hard. And because I know how much you care for your babies. And just take your time and remember to be gentle with yourself too, because there's no time limit on grief and there's no right or wrong way to grieve. We just have to do what we do that's right for us. That's what we have to do. So there's that. And hey, April. Hey, Amy. Good to see you. And let's see here. And I know there's a question from Susie. I'm just trying to find it again because let's see here. All right. Susie says, curious how Carol would do if we got a new puppy. She's like, She says like what she's showing me is she's showing me like over the puppy. She's like me over the puppy. She's like, if I could be the boss, if I could be the boss, if I could be the boss. She's like, only if I could be the boss. She's like, I need to be the boss. She's like, if I can be the boss, she says that would be good if she can be the boss, is what she says. And she says she likes, and hey, Charmel, good to see you. She says she likes to be the only girl. She says she likes to be the only girl. She's like, I like to be the only girl. So she says maybe like a boy or or like if it was a girl, like that, as long as she's like the girl, she says, as long as I'm the girl, she says, as long as I'm the girl. So there's that. And then Jessica says, does she understand I'm trying to find her a perfect home and that I would keep her if I could? So much love for this sweet girl. And it's interesting because she says, she's like, oh, she like, as I read that comment, her energy came through to me and she says, oh, if you could, that would be perfect. So she's like, if you can't keep me, somebody that like matches your vibe and your vibration and the things that you do for me, somebody like that would be perfect. If it's not you, somebody like you that will give me all the things that you give me. She says that will she says that is what I want. That's what I want. So she says that's what I want. And then hey, Robin, and oh, I know, so much love to you, Charmel, because I know that's so hard. I know you love your girl, but she says she just sends you, she says she sends you like butterflies and ladybugs and different things like that you find like on greenery, like in the garden. She's like, I send you that stuff. She says, I send you that stuff. She says, I send you that stuff. So there's that. And then let's see here. And Susie says, thank you, Shauna. You described Carol's attitude to a T. She is very much the bossy girl, and I could see she would prefer a boy. That was our thoughts too. She says, yes, 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 because she's like, I'm the queen. So I'm the queen. I'm the queen. I'm the queen. I am the queen. Oh my goodness, Carol. Oh my goodness. So let's see here. And let's see. I just want to make sure I don't miss any comments. So Robin says, just want to check in on Max. How is he feeling? And he's having me go like this with my wrist. He's like, check my front paw, like underneath, like my front part of my leg. Check my front under part of my leg. Check that, and check like my paw movement. Check my paw movement is what Max is showing. He's like, check that, and he says that will be really good if you check my paw movement, check my paw movement. He's like, check it out, check my paw movement. I need my paw movement checked, is what he says. So there's that. And let's see here. And let's see here. And then Amy says, my 1-year-old cat seems scared of my mother-in-law's walker. My mother-in-law just came back home. She lives with us after being at a PT care facility and has a walker now. So she's showing me, I don't know, like if on the walker, like, you know how on sometimes some walkers, they have like the little, like tennis balls or something like that, like on like some part of the walker, like on the, she says, like, I'm like, okay, show me what you're thinking here, Kitty. She says, like, something that I know that, like, oh, okay, so you know how like balls, they move really fast, they move really fast. So she's like, tell her she just to like move really slower with me around, like move slower. She's like, move slower. She's like, remove slower, remove slower, remove slower, move slower, because she's like, okay. And she's like, let me see the walker like not moving and not doing anything, and just let me like sniff it, and sniff it, and just like show me and remind me that okay, it has wheels, okay, that it's not gonna hurt me, because she's like, oh, it goes so fast. She's like, can she just like not go so fast? Because she's like, oh, she's like, yes, tennis balls are on the feet of walkers. So she says maybe like if you put like a tennis ball too on that too, because she's like, then maybe it'll help it not as move as fast. It'll help it to not move as fast, not move as fast, not move as fast, not move as fast too. And then just have her just like have it where it's like not doing anything, and she could just kind of look at it where like no one is around it, where she can just go and look at it and explore it. She says that will help. Like she says that will help too. And just remind her that like, okay, it's there, like, you know, just kind of like steer clear of it. She says that will help. And then, hey, Doreen, good to see you, Doreen. And let's see here. And then, okay, see here. And then you're so welcome, Robin. Robin says, thanks. Had him a couple weeks ago for front paw. We'll take him back. Yeah, because he says like it's right here. It's just like right there, just to kind of like check that movement and maybe do some like range of motion with it, and maybe some acupuncture or some things like that. I feel like will really help. So there's that. So let's see here. So I make sure I didn't miss any questions up here. And if I missed a question, like feel free to be like, hey, you missed my question, because the questions come through so fast, and you're so welcome, Amy. Let's see here. And all right. And oh, Wendy says, Roscoe's been getting sick is from drinking cold water too fast and his scratching allergies. So let's see here. He's showing me that like right here, he's like having me itch like right around here, and right all around here. He's like itch, 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 itch. So he's like, if you could get something to help his allergies, that would help, like something to help his allergies. So check with your vet to see kind of what kind of thing they help with that. And then he says, remind me to drink water slow, and maybe like get one of those like drinking fountain thing that's kind of like drips, so that'll maybe help him to drink slower. He says that might really help. He says that might really help. And let's see here. And then let's see here. So just a second here. I just want to put this link in here again. So I want to just share with you guys about my monthly thing that I'm going to do every every fourth Thursday of the month. So I wanted to share that with you. That's it's going to be called Your Pet Connection, where I'm going to tune into your pets that are here or in spirit, and that I'm going to, let's see here, hold on just a second, and it'll be at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The first one's going to be on the 23rd of this month. So I have the link in there if you wanted to find out more information, because I just wanted to kind of if you didn't want to have a full session, then this kind of gives you a little more insight, because everybody will get a message during that time. So there's the information about that. And then here's my link tree to set up an appointment, or if you want to leave a donation for tonight, you're more than welcome to do that. There's no requirement, but if you'd like to, you can do that. And let's see here. And then Jessica. So the first thing that came to me for Cookie for a collar, she's showing me lavender and pink, like lavender pink, and like not periwinkle, but lavender and pink, lavender and pink, lavender and pink. And she's showing me like a collar with like cupcakes on it. She's like, I want a collar with cupcakes on it, with cupcakes. I want a collar with cupcakes. And I wanted to have like lavender and pink. Lavender and pink is what she's saying, Jessica. So yeah, so let me know that you got that, because I want to make sure, because she's like, I want to make sure she got that, because she's like cupcakes and fun. So like purple, and lavender. So yeah, so cupcakes, I love that. Thank you. You're so welcome. She's like, yeah, like cupcakes and fun. She's like, yay. And she's like, she wants it to be really, really pretty, really pretty. And then so people will see that. So she says yes. So there you go. So have fun with that. And hey Lee, good to see you. I know, right? The waving tail. I don't know if that was Nugget or Cool Up. I didn't see, but if it was more of like a darker tail, that was Cool Up. So see here, and here comes Nugget back. She's like, oh, you want to see a tail? There's my tail. So let's see here, and you're so welcome, Wendy. And hey Lee, good to see you. And let's see here. All right. So I'm just jumping through the questions here. And thanks for bearing with me as I jump through the questions here. Alyssa says, why does Ducky Louise get so scared of noises like her body jumps, even just me walking sometimes? And she says she's like really sensitive to like the vibrations. So it's like I'm really sensitive to like the vibrations of things. So that's why I get so jumpy, because she's like, I'm sensitive to like the vibrations. She's like, I'm sensitive to the vibrations. So there's that. Oh, and there's Cool Up right there. So you can see her back there, but my good girls. So let's see here. Yeah, so that's what she says, because she's like, I'm really sensitive to all that, like the creaks of all the vibrations of movement and things. So so let's see here. And Doreen says, my mother-in-law's dog Poppy is in a lot of pain where you barely touch her. She screams. It's super sad. We aren't sure what's wrong. She says she took her to the vet, but they just gave pains meds and didn't actually look at her. Oh my goodness. Can you tell? Can she tell us what's going on? And as soon as I tune into her, she's having me hold my knees. She's like, my knees, and she's having me rock like this. So she's like, my knees, and like like my balance. She's like, oh, my balance. It's like this, like my balance with my knees and my shoulders, my balance with my knees and my shoulders. So she says it's that, and it's like really like in my shoulders and in my knees. So if you do some like massage and energy work with her, I definitely think that would really help. And to get some of that. Maybe there might be some stuff you could do with her, maybe like some acupuncture and things like that. I feel like that would really help too, to kind of just get that to like move out of her system, because I feel like it's like stuck in her system. So it's like she's not releasing that tension that's built up in there. So maybe some of those things might help. And it's so hard, right? And it's sad that they didn't even look at her too, because you think they would have been like, hey, let's, see, so they could tune into more of that. So I know that's hard when that happens, right? So there's that. And then, oh, cool. Emmy says, I bet my friend Karen on Etsy at the French Dog probably sells cupcake collars. Cool. That's awesome. I love me some Etsy. Etsy is so cool. You get lots of cool stuff on Etsy. So there you go. Let's see here. And Alyssa says, oh, so sweet. That makes sense. Sensitive Ducky. Thank you. She's like, I'm sensitive, like you're sensitive. She's like, we're tuned into each other. That way we're tuned into each other that way. And you can see you guys have your entertainment of Nugget and Cool Up playing in the background because they love to, come here, girls. They love to play, and they both think that they should both probably lay in that same spot on the couch. So, oh my goodness, they're so silly. Come here, girls. There you go. Good girls. They're so funny. Oh my goodness. So, my girls. So, there's that. So, let's see here. Let's see here. Jessica said her dad always said she was an English short hair pointer and everyone else is thinking German short hair. Does she know what she is? She's showing me that she has, like, it's interesting. So she's like, yes, yes, yes. I'm an English short-haired pointer, but she shows me that she has like some Irish Springer in her too. She's like, I have some Irish Springer too. So like I'm English and Irish. Irish is what she says. She's like, yeah, German short hair, but she's like, there's some like other like Irish kind of like Irish setter or thing like that in there. She's like, I'm more like that. She's like, yes, I'm a short-haired pointer, but like in my DNA, like I have some of this other stuff too. She's like, I have some of this other stuff too, is what she says. So there's that. Let's see here. And she says she's like, I love my hair, by the way. She's like, I love my hair, by the way. So there's that. And you're so welcome, Doreen. And let's see here. And Lee, all right, you're so welcome, Jessica. You're welcome. Let's see here. And she's like, I love my ears. She's like, my ears are the way to my heart, is what she says, Jessica. The ears are the way to my heart. My ears, my ears, my ears. And let's see here. Oh, Lee says, Bernadette threw up on the bed last night. I'm thinking she's picking up on all my stress of the last 2 days. And I'm sending you so much love, Lee, so much love. And she says, yes, she is. She's like, see, I help you. She's like, I help you. She's like, it's right there where you can see, right when you like put on the cover. She's like, it's right there. She's like, I help you. She's like, it's a nice pile too. She's like, it's a nice pile. So she says, just spend some extra time with her, in your thoughts. Bernadette says, have me in your thoughts. Have me in your thoughts and spend some extra time like close with me, like sitting with me and being with me. She's like sitting with me and being with me. And she's like, I'll help. She's like, I'll help you help. I help you help. I help you help is what she says. So there's that. So there's that. Oh, Bernadette. And now when Bernadette says, see, like I have another side to me that's not all sass. She's like, I'm very focused and serious. Like there's this other part that like opens up with me. I'm very serious. I'm focused when it comes to like my person and like protecting my person and holding those doors of protecting my person like very seriously and very sacred. She's like, it's very serious and very sacred to her to do the work with you. She says, she's like, it's very serious. She's like, I don't mess around, she says. So, oh my goodness, Bernadette. She's like, see, I have many sides. She's like, you don't know what you're gonna get. I have many sides. So, oh my goodness, I love her. Oh my goodness, I just love all of you. This is like really the highlight of my week is coming on Sunday with you all. And then Lee says, thank you. She's sitting with me now. And right when you said to spend some time with her, she lifted her head and stared straight at me. She's like, yep. She's like, I don't mess around. She's like, So she's like, if you don't spend that time with her, she's showing me like she'll bring out her claw. She's like, I'll bring out my claw and I'll make you stay. She's like, "Ugh." She's like, I'll dig into you and make you stay. She's like, I got powers right here though that are really strong. She's like, I got powers right here. That are really strong. She's like, I got strong powers, strong powers. So, oh my goodness. I love her. Oh my goodness. See, you didn't know that like part of this show, like I do singing too. I just sing when I talk sometimes. So it's okay. I just embrace it. So there you go. That's what I do. So there's that. So let's see here. I mean, oh, now Cool and Nugget are, well, Nugget is giving Cool kisses. Cool doesn't give kisses, so but Nugget gives enough kisses for Cool. So there you go. So that's good. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw, but there was, let's see here. Let's see here. Lee says, "Yay!" She did that earlier, right where you were pointing on the on your shoulder. Laugh out loud. Dug her claws into me. Oh my gosh! Yeah, she's like, ew. Yeah, she's like, I a good digger. She's like, I don't want to have to resort to that, but she's like, if I do, and I will, I will. She says so. She's like, yes. She's like, if I need to, I will. So there's that. And then, all right, I love that. Jessica says, I told her we were going to get a pink and purple color with cupcakes, and she started howling. Oh, I love that. See, like that just that just that just shows you like they're so like in tune to us, and they know us, right? And they feel that when we talk to them and we share things like that with them, and they love it, right? It just means so much to them. Like it's such a beautiful thing. I love it. Yes, I know. Nugget and Cool Up, right? So I don't know what Nugget is. Cool Up is pulling up the rug in front of my front door. I don't know what she's looking for, but yeah. But it's funny because I do actually call her Cool Whip sometimes, or Coolie is what I call Cool Up sometimes, because her name is she's got a unique name. So but I love my girls. They're so cool. So thank you, Amy. I know they're such sweet girls. It's like, oh, I love them so much. So they bring joy. They bring joy to my world. That's for sure. They bring lots of joy. So there's that. They bring lots. Yes, you got it. Yep, exactly. Yep. I know. I love her too. They're both Cool Up and Nugget. So yep, I kept both of their names when I adopted them because they both just fit so well. So it was like, it was one of those things where I was like, yep, I'm going to keep their names, and they fit them perfectly. Because, and sometimes, if you adopt a rescue pet, maybe the name might not fit them, right? So you might be like, okay, like I'm going to, change that, So sometimes it may, may not fit them, and sometimes it really fits them. Like my girls, it fits them perfect. So there you go. Oh my goodness. It's almost like Nugget can tell, like, oh, see, you can see Nugget's giving her kisses. Isn't that sweet? She likes to give her kisses. It's so sweet. So there's that. I know, right? Me too, Alyssa. I love pets. They are all so amazing, right? And they just enrich our lives in so many ways, right? So they're just amazing like that. So let's see here. Lee says, when I was growing up, we had a dog we rescued named Sparky. The name always fit him. We kept it. He's like, he shows me, it's interesting. So as you're talking about him, he shows me he was like a little spark plug. He's like, that's why it fit him so good, because he's like, I was a little spark plug. I was your little spark plug and your little sparker. He's like, I was like Sparker. And when you like would touch me, it would be like all like Sparky. I would be I'm a spark. I was a Sparky baby. A very, very sparky baby is what I was. So there you go. I love that. That's a cute name too, Sparky. You don't hear that name too much, right? Like Sparky. Oh, and there's something really cool. So I shared this on my on my business page today. There was in Germany, there was somebody that broke the world's record. So they their daughter did it with 9 dogs, and they did it with 14 dogs, a dog conga line. So if you watch it, you can read on my page, you can see the article, and there's a video where it shows his daughter at the end with like the 9 dogs like in a conga line, and then he's a dog trainer in Germany, and there was 14 dogs in a conga line. It was like so cool to see that, to see the conga of the dogs. So you'll have to check that out if you're interested. I posted it today. So super interesting. I was like, whoa, look at that. World Guinness World Record there. Pretty cool. So let's see here. And Lee says, oh, I'm glad he's doing well. His passing was pretty traumatic. Thank you for sharing with me. Oh, you're so welcome. And he says he was the one that, like, he's showing me like this, that he helped. You always had the gift, and he helped open things up with you. He says you felt so much from him and for him, that like he just felt like such a connection with you, especially after he passed. He says that like he showed and shared with you like sacred things, and that his connection is very strong with you. And he says when like pets come through in your readings, he says that he's there at the forefront, like helping with all of that. He's like, I'm helping with all of that, I'm helping with all of that, and I'm right there helping with all of that. So and that's what he says. Oh, Sparky. So special, right? The connection that we have with our pets, right? It's one like no other, right? It's just sacred and special and just amazing. So there's that. And hey, Shelly, I've been sending you lots of love, Shelly. So much love. So see here. I'm gonna see if any other comments come up, and then let's see here. Oh, yeah. So, yes, Emmy says, were the dogs in a Congo line drunk at a wedding? No, they weren't. They weren't. They were just, it was a dog trainer that he trained his dogs, and then his daughter had the original Guinness record of 9 dogs, and he did it with 14 dogs. And it's so cool to see that, like the focus, and it's really cool to watch these dogs do that. So, if you guys are interested, check it out. It's fun. So, and then Lee says, yes, he says he was a good boy. Thank you. He was a ticket. Oh, yeah. He says he was such a good boy. He's like, I was the best. He's like, I was the best. So see here. Oh, Shelly says, thank you. Kitty can still jump on the couch. She's not eating anything, but is drinking water. She says that maybe with that like baby food, make it a little bit more like water like, and maybe give her some like brothy things, that like maybe like some bone broth or something like that, if you happen to have some of that on hand. But she says just to try those different things with her, and she says that will be really helpful to try those different things, and she says the water's helping her, and she says spending the time with you is like so treasured for her. She's like, spending the time with you is like a treasure for her. She's like, it's a treasure, it's a treasure, it's a treasure, it's a treasure. So so much love. Oh, she just sniffs it. Yeah, so she says like maybe she's like having me like go like this with my finger, to maybe even put some like on your finger, that and like go take it up to her and maybe see if she'll take it that way, because she's like, put some on your finger and have me like take it from your finger. So she's like, try that, try that, try that, try that. So then I know, like, ooh, okay, this is good for me. It feels good on my mouth, and it's like, oh, look at that taste. It's good, 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 good. So show her that, like, if you could kind of bring it closer to her. She shows me like, bring it closer to me. She says to try that, and she says that would help. She says try that, and that would help. So there's that. Oh, so much love. It's so hard. It's such a hard thing, right? When our pets are, going through that kind of thing. It's not easy. So sending you so much love and support, friend. So much love and support. So let's see here. Oh, Meg, good to see you, Meg. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. What happened to Dolly at Smokywood Farm? We removed her from there. We know the owners hurt her. That's about all I can say publicly, as we're still investigating it. But what do you feel from her? We may need a full reading soon. Oh, she says like it wasn't good, and she's showing me with like something, and I'm like, oh gosh, Meg, this like hurts my heart to say this. She says she's showing me like something with like a like a like a like a like a belt. She's showing me there's something like with a like a leathery belt thing. She's like something with a leathery belt thing, and she's like, "Thank you for hauling me out of there as quick as you could." She's like, "Thank you for hauling me out of there as quick as you could, as quick as you could, as you quick as you could." She's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. And she's like, I still need some help with like my sides and the middle part of my body, like especially like down here, kind of where my saddle would be. I need some help there. And she's like showing me there's like some like scarring from them. And she says, she's like, ooh, she's like, I don't like to talk about it too much. She's like, I will if need be. She says I will if need be, but she's like, I don't like to talk about it too much. Like, I don't like to talk about it too much, but she says, I'm glad that you pulled me out of there. She's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. She's like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you for feeling into that and know that I needed to leave there and that I needed to leave there and that that like was not a good place for me. So she's like, thank you, thank you, thank you for that. And she's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. She's like, whew, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, oh, so much love with that, Meg. I know that's like a hard thing. So any support you need, I am here. So, because she's like, there's more to the story, but she's like, to be unpacked and unraveled, but she's like, that's all that she wants to like say about it now. But she's like, there's more to be unraveled, and there's like a lot of stuff that's like, oh, no good there. So she's like, thank you for just knowing to not keep her there. She says, oh, yeah, so much love there. So no, that's not easy. And oh, thank you, Shelly, for that. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Shelly. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's see here. I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing any comments here. So let's see here. Sometimes I like to check here, but nope. Okay, cool. Because I have my phone up too, because sometimes stuff like, I don't know, it's weird how it comes through. So there's that. And give it a minute here and see what else comes through here. See here. Oh, so it's interesting, Jolene, because I kind of felt her in the background. You said I forgot to ask how my knee. She says that she's like wrapping you up in a hug like this. She's like having me go like this. She's like, she's like just go like this, and she's having me go like this. She's like, I'm wrapping you up in a hug, and she says, I want you to feel my hug and feel my love. She says, she's like, I want you to feel my love and know that it's like wrapped around you. She's showing me like this, wanting me to show you this like little heart that I have that's a snowflake obsidian. She's like, this, that my love is always right here. All you have to do is just go like this and go like this, and it's right there. And she's like, she's helping to light the way for like for Rooster to have like another companion. She's like, I'm starting to light the way to have Rooster have another companion, and that he sees me out there like in the shadows of the light of the trees, like so in the light of the trees, in the light of the trees, he sees me out there. So if you see him, like, what is Rooster doing? She says that she's out there, and you can see her presence by that like big tree in the back, by the big tree in the back as you go out that little door out there in the backyard where he runs out first. She's like, I'm there, and she's like, you guys can go and sit out there and picnic out there and be with me, and just know like I'm wrapping my love around you. I'm wrapping my love around you. And she says, I'm going like this to dad to be like, okay, dad, okay, dad, okay, dad, okay, dad, come on, it's time, to open up that possibility for for that new friend, for that new friend, for that new friend, for that new friend, for that new friend. Oh, Lee, thank you so much. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. So yeah, so thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's why I always put that link in there just in case anybody's interested in that. Like no obligation, but if people are interested, I always like to do that. So thank you, thank you. Appreciate that so much. Yeah, and she says just feel her presence. Jolene, she says just feel my presence and know that it's there, especially like the light of day, the light of day, the light of day. She's like the light of day, the light of day. So there's that. So oh, there's that. So, so much love. So, let's see here. And hey, Jessica, good to see you. I hope all is well. Let's see here. I'm going to give it a minute. And you're so welcome. You're so welcome, Jolene. You're so welcome. And oh, you're welcome, Lee. I love doing this. Like, it's just means so much because really, like, I just want more people to know the awareness about animal communication and how it can help them and their pets. And I just love that. So, oh, thank you, Emmy. That means so much. Thank you. Oh, I love that. It says we give to you on PayPal because you give us so much. Oh, thank you, Emmy. And oh, thank you, Alyssa. You guys are so sweet and like share all your love with me. I can feel all your guys' love. And let's see here. And Jessica says, can you tell her I want to let her off leash, but she runs away. Can you tell her to stop running away? She's like, what she just told me is like fat chance with that. She's like, fat chance. She's like, nope. She's like, nope, nope, nope. She's like, that's going to be hard work to have me to like not run away. So she's showing me maybe like start with you seen those like long leads that they can have that help with recall. Maybe you use one of those with her to help her to know to like come back to help to like retrain her because she's like when I'm focused on not coming back, I just want to run and I'm like having fun with doing that. So she's like giving like that long lead to help. So I know they have those like long leads that they can use as like training to help with recall. And then she's like, maybe find like that nice, like fenced in area that we can go and I can like run back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. Cause she's like, I like doing that. She's like, I so good. She's showing me that she's like a tennis dog when she runs. She's like, I'm like a tennis player. She's like, I'm like a tennis player when I run. She's like, bap, 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 bap. So there's that. So, oh my goodness. She cracks me up. So I hope you can hear, you can see Cool up there. She's so intent there with like listening to one of the neighbors' dogs is barking and she's like, oh, I hear that. She's like, what's going on? There's something I need to investigate. So she's Cool up cracks me up. So all right. So let's see here. Yeah, awesome, Jessica. Jessica says, okay, I'll try that. She loves to run. She's like, I need it. She's like, whoo, whoo, whoo. She's like, boop, 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 boop. She's showing me. She's like, focus, focus, focus. Like, I run, run, run. She's like, we could run together. She's like, run. She's like, we could run together. She's like, we could run together. So I don't know, like if you've taken her like running on a leash with you and or like in that like area you can find. She's like a long area, run, 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 run. She's like, I can do track. I can do track. So oh my goodness, so funny. Bless your heart for being such a good caretaker for her too. I think that's so awesome. So let's see here. And you're so welcome, Megan says, thank you. She called like there, so no needing some more, so needing some more help with her middle makes sense. We know they did some things to her though. It's a long story and I will schedule a reading soon. Oh, I'm looking forward to help to give more insight in ways that can help like support Dolly with all of that and you and yeah, that's so hard. Like I don't get how people could do things to animals like that. Just like our people, anybody for that matter. Animals or people do things that aren't nice like that. She's just showing me they're just like rough. She's like, I don't like that rough energy. So she's like, I'm a good gentle girl. She's like, I like the gentleness. So Oh my goodness. So yes, I look forward to connecting with you soon there, friend. So look forward to that. So and I hope that Kaisa and Gracie are doing good and that Pepper's doing good as well. So hope they're doing well. So see here. See if anybody has any other question. I know, right? I agree, Lee. It makes no sense when someone is cruel to an animal. Exactly. It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, what the heck? Like, I don't get it. It's like, let's be kind. It's like, come on, I just don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me either. So makes no sense to me. What makes sense is kindness, right? Like kindness. We could always use more kindness, right? Kindness is key. So that's the way I look at it. Kindness is the best. So oh my goodness, my girls are just having fun. Look at that. They're like, we want to be in the show Nugget. Cool up. They're like, nope, we're focused. We're reminding people that we got to have fun, that it's important to have fun and it's important to play and it's important to have fun and play, important to do all that. And they love to play with each other. So I actually got Nugget for Cool Up. So, and that she's helped Cool Up so much with her coming out of her shell. So it's really cool to see that. So yes, amen to that, Lee. Agreed 100%. So I think I don't see any other questions coming through. So I think what I'm going to do is wrap it up here. But I do want to, let's see here if I can find this. I know why can I do this? Let's see here. Okay, here we go. I'm going to share this link again to my new monthly thing. I'm going to do the fourth Thursday of every month. So if you guys are interested, and yes, exactly, Alyssa, play fun in our inner child. Amen to that. So that's the information about that. Oh, thank you, Emmy. So that's the information about that I am going to have on the fourth Thursday of every month. The first one is going to be Thursday the 23rd. I kind of like that number too. I'm like, ooh, 223, 24. I mean, 223, 23, 223, 23. I'm like, it's a cool. I like the things with numbers. And then here is the link if you guys want to like set up an appointment. So there's that. And then also too, like, yeah, so there's that. Also has all my other stuff on there as well. So feel free to check that out. And I know I'm here every Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So I'll be back next Sunday. Even though I think it is Super Bowl next Sunday. I don't know. I don't really keep track of that because I don't really watch the Super Bowl. Like, to each their own. I mean, sometimes the halftime show could be good, and maybe I might be interested depending on who's playing. But I don't even know who's playing this year. So there's that. So that shows you how much I'm into football right there, right? So but to each their own. So all right, you're so welcome, Lee. Thanks for tuning in. I had like an itch on my nose all of a sudden, but oh my goodness. So there's that. That's what that must mean. Like somebody's thinking about me or something, right? Isn't that what they say? Like if you have an itch on your nose, somebody's like thinking about you. I don't know. So who knows? So you're so welcome, Amy. I'm so glad you could tune in, and I hope to see you again sometime. I do this every Sunday night at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Oh, thank you, Jessica. And then, I appreciate all of you too. And keep us posted on Cookie's venture too and all of that. Like all of us, I know will be holding that vision for her to find that perfect place and that perfect fit for her, that perfect home. So there's that. So anyway, so much love to you all, and I hope you have an amazing week. And thank you so much for tuning in. And I will be back next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Bye for now. Take care.